Guess what, Jeff? I've coached world champion and world-class female powerlifters. Strong ladies. You really think they needed to train different? You think I programmed it different? Coach Greg, and today, an exciting video. It's on Jeff Cavaliere. You are gonna love this one. How many of you, raise your hand right now, you knew that Jeff Cavaliere had a female or women's only channel? Only about 10% of you, that's not very many. I never knew until today. Can you believe it? I never knew Jeff Cavaliere had another channel. His other channel is called Athlean XX. You know about female chromosomes? Well, why did he switch his other channel to Athlean XY? That would make sense. Now this is what hold on, let me see. Just give me a sec. I thought I was on to something. Athlean XX. I was looking for some of the goods. It came up in the Google search, but when I clicked the button, nothing naked showed up. You know what he needs to add? An Athlean Circle channel, because I identify as a circle, and I need a different kind of training, because I'm a freaking circle. Women obviously need completely different training than men, now don't they? Because the physiological adaptations in females, completely different than that of men. The laws of thermodynamics, they don't apply to females the same way as they do for males.
And I'm being sarcastic. Thanks for watching.
Women should train like babies. They're not as good as men. They need to train different. Do you believe any of that garbage? No, of course you don't. But Jeff thinks you do. He's smart enough to know that many of you think that. So do you know what he does? He makes a sister channel. It's called Athlean XX, 600,000 subs. It took me a long freaking time to get that many subs. And trust me, with 600,000 subs, all of which are women, that's a lot of people's programs you can sell. And that is millions of dollars that you could potentially make. Jeff is targeting females that think, hey, I'm a woman. I need to train different than them men. I got to train completely different because the muscle in a woman is different than the muscle in a man. We need to train different reps, different intensities, different everything. Is any of that true? No, none of that is true. So I'm watching this video by Curleen X. He's the ultimate anti-Jeff Cavaliere. You think I'm against Jeff Cavaliere? You should see this guy. This guy knows more about Jeff than he does about the back of his own hand. He knows more about Jeff than I know about low-calorie dense foods. He knows more about Jeff than Jeff knows about HRT. Now remember, Jeff is our favorite natural athlete. He's in his 40s and he's getting better with age. Just like Michael Hearn. These guys are both natural and it's amazing.
And I'm being sarcastic.
Remember this, never accuse Jeff of being on HRT, only of using fake plays. He might in fact make a comment, delete it, and challenge you to $1 million bet. You never know, it's possible. Not saying it ever happened, nor will it ever happen. It's a potential problem that might occur.
Ladies, are you unhappy with the results you're getting from your current fitness and nutritional plan? What if you could get 10 times the results in half the time?
Oh my goodness! 10 times the results in half the time. Those of you who are good at math, that means 20 times quicker results. So ladies, are you sick and tired of the friggin' results that you're getting right now? Of course, yeah, everyone wants better results. If you spend money and buy Jeff Cavaliere's plan, you're gonna get 20 times quicker results. No, not twice as fast the results. No, not double the results. Not triple the results. 20 times the results. Whatever you're getting now, multiply it by 10, and then in half the time. The only way to get that, Jeff, is by abusing PDs, and even so, you're lucky to get those results. You really think you're gonna get 10 times the results in half the time? What do you think? Does that qualify as more spews for more views, or maybe more spews for more frickin' money and more sales of the XX plan?
Well, you can with Athlean XX. Athlean XX is the only program specifically designed to suit physiological requirements of a woman's body.
It's not some doctored audio. This is real. I'm not making this shit up. And it is shit. Athlean XX is the only program specifically designed to suit physiological requirements of a woman's body. So it's the only program in existence in a world. There isn't another one. It's the single only one, okay? It's designed specifically to suit the physiological requirements of a woman's body. See, every single other plan that's been designed, it's only been designed for men. So like my training book, it was only written for men. No woman could ever follow this because mine is specifically designed for men. Jeff's, he's smarter than Coach Greg. I only have a master's in kinesiology. See, I'm sure other YouTubers who have made training plans, they didn't know anything. Only Jeff knows this because he's so friggin' smart. He's not as smart as Coach Greg because I'm on HRT and HRT does everything. I go to bed and it writes my book for me. I have narcolepsy. I fall asleep. Sometimes I wake up to magically have noticed that I've ridden my bicycle, set KOMs, and lifted weights. Sometimes my meals are made, prepped, beds made, clothes washed. It's amazing. And I'm only on 140 milligrams a week. Jeff, he's natural. How could he have designed a better book than me? He's natural. Or is he? Plot twist! Jeff's not natty. Maybe Jeff Cavaliere is so smart from HRT. Maybe it's possible. And he's designed a book specifically written for women, and he's the only one in the world that could have done this. Do you believe that, or do you think it's more realistic that both men and women train and adapt in the same way? The same way. Guess what, Jeff? I've coached world champion and world-class female powerlifters. Strong ladies. Strong women. Stronger than friggin' last time, setting world records. You really think they needed to train different? You think I programmed it different? Oh, you're going to Worlds in a couple months. That's great. Well, I gotta train you differently. Completely different than the men because your muscles are different. You have different physiological things that are happening. Or do I train them the exact same way? I train women and men and circles the same. We're all alike. You don't need an Athlean X, Athlean XY, Athlean XXX, Athlean Circle channel because we all adapt the same exact way. So is Jeff actually in these videos? No. He doesn't even have the time to appear in these videos. What does he do then? He hires women with great physiques to do the work for him because he's too busy. Unlike Coach Greg, I work 100 hours a week. Jeff Cavaliere, he doesn't have the time for that. Oh, I'll just hire these girls. I'm Jeff Cavaliere. I don't have time for that. I'm just going to hire these good-looking girls with great physiques, and they'll do the videos for me. I don't have the time. I can't be bothered with that. Yeah, you guys go do it. Go do your thing. Is all the information presented accurate? No, of course not.
You're contracting the glutes forward. Okay, so when you swing down, squeeze and push your hips forward, push them forward so the glutes can contract and have more control over that power.
So I'm watching the XX video. No, not triple X video. Not that there's anything wrong with that. And the woman's demonstrating the kettlebell swings, only she's demonstrating it completely incorrectly. She's explaining it in a way that many people who are misinformed will think, yeah, okay, that's how I should do it because I want to target my glutes. It's very common. Women are trying to target their glutes. So you make it sound like, oh, they have to do these special exercises to target the glutes and lift in this special way. But you don't. All muscles, including the glutes, grow in the same way. Male or female, you're supposed to train the exact same way with the exact same form. So I'm on the channel, I'm checking out a video. It's called Fat Loss 101 for Women. Belly fat, bra fat, love handles, gone. So I can't wait to find out how to spot reduce, which is physically impossible. But hey, maybe Jeff Cavaliere's on HRT and he's found a way, he's invented a way. You never know. Anything's possible while on HRT, but he's not on HRT. I'm on HRT and I haven't discovered a way. So it must be impossible unless I up my dose. So they start the video off by saying, hey, most women, they tend to struggle with fat in the stomach area and in the bra fat and in the love handles. When in fact, most women have a pear-shaped fat distribution. 75% tend to store most fat in the back of the arms and in the hips like a pear, whereas most men, 75%, have an apple shape where it's mostly fat in the stomach. And guess what, ladies? You're safer than men. Men don't live as long as women. It's one of the reasons, because fat around this area is more dangerous than fat in the hips. Proven by science. You might not believe it. Jeff Cavaliere probably doesn't know that because, hey, he's not as smart as me. He's not on HRT. Can't fault him for that. It's not his fault that I'm this smart. I'm on HRT. At least you, the viewer, gets to watch my channel who has an HRT enhanced knowledge and learn from me.
So with that excess body fat, of course, we're going to be seeing it accumulating through the belly area, through the chest, the bra line area, and through the love handles. So that's where with phase 1, we want to think about cleaning and...
Okay, so phase 1, you got to start cleaning more. Now, come on. Just because you're a woman, you have to clean? That's gone with the 1950s. Men, women, and circles can all be cleaners now.
Cleaning up our diet and trying to eat healthy, whole foods.
A correction, she meant cleaning up the diet, not clean the house. She's not sexist, feminist, whatever the word is for that. Anti-circleist. So you got to clean up the diet, because what she means is, see, all the diet's dirty. She dropped it on the floor because the house wasn't clean, that she just went over. But it doesn't matter if you're a man, a woman, or a circle. All of us can clean. Are you with me so far?
I know a lot of times talking about diet can be like one of those really tricky things because it's kind of like we're kind of lost at what to do. But there's such great information out there.
So basically the woman's talking off the top of her head, and frankly, she doesn't know that much. If you don't know what to do for dieting, come watch my freaking channel. Don't watch XX. Are you kidding me? She doesn't know what she's saying. She's basically saying, hey, if you're overweight, you need to eat healthier. What's that? So what do you do? How do you eat healthier? Well, look at your diet and try to pick healthier food. What? What do we do? What is that about? Eat low-calorie dense foods. Calories in, calories out. Eat in deficit. Give us some actual information.
So really take a look at that diet because you guys, that's the #1 thing you're going to have to do if you want any of this other stuff to change. I know it's not fun, but eating healthy can be really good too.
Has she seen my cookbook? Does she know how I eat? Not fun. Blend up a protein ice cream shake, put it over your head, and see if it comes out all over your face. Make some blueberry French toast and eat some popcorn. Enjoy your diet. Oh, it has to be boring. I know you have to do this, but it sucks. Just start eating healthy. I'm not going to explain how to do that, but it's basically sucky.
Learning to contract the abs, learning how to activate the abs. That's really going to be the critical piece. And learning to kind of build that stabilization system before we even move on to the other phases.
Oh, and we're going to spot reduce because of that. That's tip #1.
Initially, abs are going to be really hard to see, especially if there's a lot of fat accumulated over that. You have however much weight you need to lose.
Duh, are you kidding me? This is the information given out to help us? That's why you're subbing to these channels? Maybe there's a timestamp so I don't have to waste my life watching this. Okay, so 4:17 stretching, 5:56 plank stretch, 6:16 ball sit-ups, 7 minutes chest push-ups, and 8:42 abdomen. You cannot spot reduce body fat. Why would you get people's hopes up with a fib? So the people commenting, they're with me, they know this. They must have watched my channel. Or maybe they don't even watch my channel. It's such basic knowledge that everyone already knows this. You can't spot reduce, Jeff. Stop tricking people into thinking they should buy your program to spot reduce. It's called lying. It's not good, Jeff. It's like using fake weights. Not appropriate. It's like lying about being able to deadlift 495 for 2 reps with ease with no belt, with bad form, when you can't. See where I'm going with this? It's more spews for more views. You want actual quality information? Where I'm going to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear? Come over to my channel, click the freaking bell button, and subscribe. If you're not good with technology, keep slamming the keyboard until something happens. Eventually, you'll press the freaking bell subscribe button. I know it's hard. I don't know how to do it either, but there's a way. Bell. Call your friends. Get a phone. I know most of you know. Call a friend. Hey, how do you subscribe and do the bell button thing? Coach Greg's saying I subscribe. Ask your friend. Subscribe now. Do it. Like Arnold Schwarzenegger said, do it. Do it. Do it. What are you waiting for? Now. Do it now. Okay, so I watched the rest of the video, and all it is her demonstrating a bunch of exercises. Spot reduction is impossible. You can't spot reduce. So to say what you're saying in this video is it's misinforming, it's more spews for more views. It qualifies as that for sure. I hate this kind of information. I hate the spreading of lies. This is just not sound advice. If you have a lot of fat in your stomach or in here or wherever the heck you're holding it, you need to eat at a calorie deficit. You need to lose the fat so that you can see whatever you want to see under there. If it's covered in a layer of fat, you're not going to see it. And no, I'm not preaching you should all diet to get shredded and all this good stuff. No, if you want to lose weight, you need to be at a deficit. If you're happy with yourself, you want to love yourself, all the power to you. Exercise your heart. Do cardio. It's going to burn fat, improve your heart, which is the most important muscle, and allow you to live a longer and healthier life. Ending the video here. GregDoucette.com for coaching. Greg Doucette, IB Pro. Watch one of those videos. Only one. You're not allowed to watch both. And if you're not a subscriber, you're not allowed to watch either. Screw off if you're not a subscriber. And until next time, I am out. Click the bell button. I was kidding. I'm not done. Click the freaking bell button and subscribe. If you haven't clicked it now, stop.